Like, just think about how crazy that would be to think, do we really think that that verse was saying that there's no such thing as a male or a female, or that there's no such thing as a master or a slave, or there is no such thing as a Jew or a Gentile?
I'm not really a gay pride, like go to the gay pride festivals and stuff like that. That's not really me. And if I do go,
okay,
I'm preaching. I'm telling them that you guys are pushing them into the church. I'm trying to push them into church, and the church is trying to push them out. And I'm like, no, you are saved by the grace of God. You know what I go around saying? I was like, read Galatians 3:28. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, gay or straight, bond or free. In Christianity, you are all one. And that's what I want to preach. I want to preach love. I want to preach the promises. I'm not in a camp where the gay people know me or the straight people know me. I want to be in a camp where God knows me. I'm not that. That's what I really don't like when people say, well, oh, you're a trans man, now you're going through the change. I really didn't have much change. My body rejected my female parts. So I was born that way, and being born in the 70s, that I was forced to be a female to the point where I almost killed myself several times. And so, but what saved me was God. And I found Galatians 3:28. I cling to it. I was like, well, that means me. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. They keep trying to make me a male or a female, and I'm a man, but no one sees that I'm a man.
Okay, but I love what you're saying, and this will be very brief, Phil. I want you to jump in. I love what you're saying, Reggie. I really do. You seem like a wonderful person, and thank you again for the conversation. I don't think, though, we can say that it doesn't matter whether we're a male or a female because of that verse. It's a beautiful verse. All that verse is really saying is that it doesn't, that like men aren't more important than women when it comes to salvation. This race isn't more important than this race when it comes to salvation. A slave is not less valuable than a master when it comes to salvation. So the verse wasn't meant to eliminate the categories. Mm-hmm. And that's what I fear today, that the LGBTQ plus movement wants to eliminate categories that are biblical. So just because the ground is level at the cross and anybody can come there, we can't, just think about how crazy that would be to think, do we really think that that verse was saying that there's no such thing as a male or a female, or that there's no such thing as a master or a slave, or there is no such thing as a Jew or a Gentile? Of course there is. There were Jews and there were Gentiles, and there still is. It wasn't a verse to remove categories. It was a verse to say no category has to be an obstacle to the gospel.